We often think of the sun as a source of warmth, life, and light. But what if, one day, it turned against us? What if the same star that sustains life on Earth suddenly unleashed a storm so powerful it could cripple our entire civilization? This is not science fiction. It's a very real and very terrifying possibility. We're talking about a solar superstorm, a massive explosion of energy from the sun known as a coronal mass ejection. These ejections hurl billions of tons of charged particles into space, traveling at millions of kilometers per hour. When aimed at Earth, they can slam into our planet's magnetic field like a cosmic sledgehammer. The result? Electromagnetic chaos. Our modern world runs on electricity, satellites, power grids, internet cables, communication networks. Everything depends on a delicate, interconnected web of signals and energy. Now imagine that web being shredded. Power plants would fail. Transformers would fry. Entire regions could go permanently dark. No electricity. No water treatment. No sewage systems. No refrigerated food. No hospitals. No internet. No supply chains. Modern life, gone in an instant. And this isn't just a theory. A 2008 study by the U.S. National Academy of Sciences estimated that a solar storm of sufficient intensity striking North America could cause over $2 trillion in damage, with full recovery taking years, not months. And that was over 15 years ago. Today, we're even more vulnerable. Because the more we connect, the more we depend on systems that can be wiped out in a flash. It gets worse. High above us, hundreds of satellites orbit Earth, providing GPS, weather data, global communications. During a superstorm, these satellites would be bombarded by high-energy particles. They would fry in orbit, falling silent like dying stars. And on the ground, airplanes would lose navigation. Emergency services would go blind. Financial systems would be thrown into chaos. All because of a temper tantrum from our own sun. In fact, it's already happened once. In 1859, Earth was struck by the Carrington event, the most powerful geomagnetic storm ever recorded. Telegraph lines sparked. Paper caught fire. Auroras were seen as far south as the Caribbean. But back then, we had no satellites, no internet, no electric grid. If that same event happened today, the consequences would be catastrophic. And here's the twist. We might only get a 12 to 18-hour warning. That's all the time we'd have to shut down satellites, protect transformers, brace for impact. But in a world that runs minute by minute, would we be ready? Right now, scientists monitor the sun 24/7, watching for the signs. Sudden bright flares, X-ray bursts, magnetic field twists. That signal an impending ejection. But solar weather is unpredictable. And we're overdue. Some models suggest we're entering a more active phase of the solar cycle, which means the next big one could be on its way, and we wouldn't even know until it was already traveling toward us at 1,000,000 miles per hour. So what can we do? We can prepare. We can reinforce power grids, create backup communication systems, develop solar early warning networks, harden satellites, educate the public. Because this isn't a maybe, it's a when. The sun gives us life, but it can also bring silence. And when that day comes, the world may be plunged into darkness, not from evil, not from aliens, but from a storm of light that burns too bright.